Match 3. This is a terrible hand. We'll keep it. Got a whole lot better with a Heartless Summoning, Solemn Simulacrum, Altar's Reap. Don't know what deck this is. Ouch. He has already showed both of those cards, the island and the forest. No reason to keep them. Chose to Oblivion Ring there rather than allow him to get a second draw. It's fine to see a Solemn. We'll just be happy to put a Solemn in front of it and Altar's Reap it. And the Mirror Superion is free. Oops. I have no idea what kind of deck this is. There's a Glissa. Okay. He's got a Traveler's Amulet currently. And the Mycosynth Wellspring is now in. That's okay with me. The 5/3. We're happy to trade the Mirror Superion here. But instead of actually trading it, we're going to altars reap my solemn before it dies. So he does not get his solemn back. He does get his Mycosynth Wellspring back. And I get 2 more cards. Should turn out to be another solemn and nothing else. He does get his solemn back, though. And there's that Wellspring. Looks like this is Forest that he already took. Okay. Don't know what this deck is. Kind of like it, but seems weak. Easy to disrupt. A Phyrexian Metamorph does kill our Thrun. Okay. And he gets his Metamorph back. I think we block here. Right? I think we have to play the Unburial Rites on a Solemn just to make our draws better. We're looking for something like Day of Judgment or Black Sun Zenith or Archon of Justice will work just fine. Sure. We'll take 6 here, if not more. Which means we'll be taking 7, which is half our life in the long, before our upkeep, that is. Okay. So we take 8 here, which is the same as the 7, except for that we're still taking the 1 from the Blood Gift Demon. Could be nice to draw another Archon. Okay. Really be nice to draw a sweeper here. We did not. Green, green, colorless puts I guess puts the Blood Gift Demon in the bin. And white, white, colorless gives us something to block with. We're not going to be blocking with our demon, so we might as well attack with it. See what we got. This is fine. We're going to go ahead and block Glissa here and the acidic slime. He will lose his Glissa from the graveyard, or from play rather. Suppose we don't need that anymore, or any of those. There's the second Glissa. There's the Metamorph onto the demon again. Bop doesn't matter much. Draw a card down to 5. Play our Skin Render on Glissa. On Burial Rites. The Archon of Justice. And we'll let him go with that. If he starts drawing me cards, then we might be in trouble, but I don't think he will. See if he has another Glissa. Kind of like this deck. Interesting if inefficient. Okay, we'll keep waiting. Let's get a perilous mirror here, which I don't think has any relevance to the board state. Maybe it does because I'm at 5. Looks like it does. Yeah, sure does. We're going to block each here. Make him lose his whole board. Not that we've got a lot in rebuttal, but he doesn't have a Glissa out now, which is the most important part of those trades. No longer has a sack outlet either. And he draws a card. He played a second Gitaxian Probe and dropped a Wellspring there after I had F6'd. We'll go ahead with a Skin Render. Play a Spellskite, which we can't actually operate effectively currently. Another perilous mirror means we can't operate it at all. No sack outlet is still good for us. A Bloodgift Demon is just as good. For now, anyway. Because we win with it next turn. And anything that he has to target with a Bloodgift Demon, we probably don't Spellskite. Because it's just too dangerous. We do, however, block with our Spellskite, because it doesn't kill the Perilous Mirror. Leeching Bite, so the Perilous Mirror does die. Oh, still does not die. It's interesting. Plays a Solemn Simulacrum. Really, he needs an answer for the Bloodgift Demon here. If he doesn't have one, I'm not sure why he's still playing. We haven't seen anything that would lead me to believe. He could have a Doomblade for his own creature. I think that's reason enough to make him draw. Because if he doesn't have a blocker, we just kill him. And he's done. Round 2, bring in all the spell bombs. We bring in what else? I guess Beast Within. Suppose we lose the Thrun. Surgical Extraction, probably. Dismember, probably. Lose a Day of Judgment. Lose 2 Oblivion Rings. 1 Unburial Rites. An Altar's Reap or 2. Just the one, I guess. Don't think Spellskite or Solemn Simulacrum is right to keep here. So we'll go with that. And maybe a Surgical Extraction is greedy over the Solemn. Here we go, game 2. Not great, but we won't mulligan in case we draw a Heartless, which if we do is pretty much how we want to see this work. If not, we can play the Sun Petal Grove and be happy with it. He did not do that during his upkeep. He did that during his main phase. Yeah, we play a Spell Bomb here and hold for it. Mycosynth Wellspring brings him more land. Thinning early on is always fun, and that it gives you better draws. Doesn't matter what we play here. Next turn we play a Solemn. Which will just not even answer his Skinwing. Sure. There's our Solemn. And we go to the black. There's a Piston Sledge to make his 5/3 Germ token pretty good. Don't think it's as good as our Skin Render into it, though. Slow him down relatively significantly. Probably played that already. Even if he equips the Piston Sledge, which he does, we'll block with the Skin Render just fine. There's another Swamp. Plays it. Here we'll go ahead and save ourselves some damage by taking 6. Would have dealt 6 to us either way, so not a big deal. And he draws us a card, kindly enough. And that is a nice card to have. Let's see, what do we do here? I think we attack Heartless Summoning, play out a dangerous creature. That's the 3 to take him to 15. That's the Heartless Summoning, and this is our dangerous creature. We have the mana up for Nile Spellbomb, and this acidic slime will do some work. This gives 4 for a Metamorph. It's got a Perilous Mirror for equipping purposes, looks like. Kinda sad. Think we bust his piston sledge here. And set ourselves up with a demon, likely. Don't know why he has a 6 cost. This may not be a real well thought out deck so much as a decent who cares deck. Ichor Wellspring, still with no sack outlets. This is exactly what we wanted. We now block. Ours dies, his doesn't. So we exile it. And now it won't ever die. We go to 10, go to 4 cards. Right. Play land. Play a Bloodgift Demon. And he probably scoops here. One card in your hand, you make a 3/3 with your 3/3 Perilous Mirror with your Skin Wing. Like, I get where it's going, but it's not getting there anytime soon. We actually can't attack with our Acidic Slime. But we can attack with everything else. One of the interesting parts about this deck post-board is the ability to beast within your own Heartless Summoning once you get control of the match and just need to push through some extra damage. Like, next round, we don't seem to have lethal 8, 9, 11, but adding 4 to it makes it 15, and that is lethal. So he may be banking on us not being able to kill him at this point. And we've got 6 to equip the Perilous Mirror. Don't think that means we beast within. Well, does it? Maybe we beast within his Skywing and... or his Heartless Summoning, rather. Sorry, our Heartless Summoning and come in with the Acidic Slime afterward. It looks right, so we're going to do it. Beast within our Heartless Summoning, getting more creature. On our turn we draw 2, go to 8, and 4 cards. Play a land, Acidic Slime, his Skin Wing, and swing with the team. And that should be okay. He has to block one of the demons, I think, with the birds. because he's got... No, he doesn't. Never mind. I don't see why he wouldn't, but it doesn't seem like he's going to. He has a... Doomblade is why he wouldn't. And he kills our blocking acidic slime, but has no follow-up, it seems. And we'll go ahead and make sure that we draw both the cards, and that's match 3.